Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. You have to figure that sinker is going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up a bit.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Now here it comes. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the ninth.
Let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
Omar Infante to stand in as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Here it comes now to Infante. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Here's the 1-1. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Ryan Roberts will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Don't let him score!
Now here's the first pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
Here comes the 1-0. 2-0 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0 home. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Boy, and this is why you're trying to get yourself into good hitters' counts. This is just right down the middle on 2-0, and swinging at this should be your reward, but he decides to let it go.
Ready with the 2-1. And he pulls the string on one there, and from 2-0, he works the count back to 2-2 now.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
2-2 pitch on the way. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Man, he goes for this pitch hook, line, and sinker. I'll tell you, he needed a hook, line, and sinker to fish that one out of the dirt.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over, and he's able to jump ahead.
First and second now, one man out. He's set, now the pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. On to Teixeira, and it's in time for the double play. The side is retired. No runs on one base hit, one error in the inning, and a man left on. Nothing further in the Royals' ninth. Last chance for the Yankees. They trail here 1-0. Alex Rodriguez will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
And that misses 1-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
The 1-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Boy, when you're starving for offense, this is a huge break. They get the leadoff man on here to start the inning, and maybe getting this pitcher into his stretch might just jumpstart that offense.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Greg Holland is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 56, Greg Holland.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Here's the first baseman, Mark Teixeira now. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
The 1-0 pitch. Look out, 2-0 now.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
Come on, Yankees.
2-0 count, the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Nobody out, runner on first. A 2-1 offering. And Teixeira able to lay off again as they don't want to give in. It's 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Here he comes, 3-1. And he missed with it, ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
He may be the closer, but he is opening up a real can of worms here. Putting another guy on base with a walk, that's not going to help things.
John Ryan Murphy will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 66, John Ryan Murphy.
Brian McCann will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Here's the first offering. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
Ah, good pitch right there. Right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out. set, now the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
From the stretch. And this will be fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game.
He knows his job is to hang on to the lead for his team, but with a guy in scoring position, he's got to do something to come up big. Not a whole lot bigger situation to come up with a strikeout than right there. He's fired up about it, but he's still got some work to do right now. He's not out of this thing yet.
Here's Carlos Beltran. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
Seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
The next pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Does he dare go fastball here 2-0?
I think he's got to.
2-0 on the way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
That's a good call to get. That goes the other way. 3-0 is not too pretty a sight right now.
Here it comes, 2-1. And that one finds the target on the outside corner, 2-2.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Let's go!
Here he comes on 2-2. Now a ball sliced hard on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. That's the 2-2 pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? Infante for one. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Wow, just a really great game to watch from beginning to end. A well-pitched 1-0 ball game. This is just a broadcaster's dream.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings for him. He was hitting his spots all game long.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Royals come out on top, 1-0. So long from the Bronx.